Hello, Geminis. How have you guys been? It's been a minute. I'm Adjwoa the mystical deity. I'm a little too tired to get dressed up and show up today, so I got showered and I'm here doing your reading. Okay, so this is your wealth and abundance reading for the next 3 months. The next time I would have another reading will be in the Virgo season, so pretty much I'm predicting the next 3 months, right? I feel it will help you to understand what you have going on when it comes to your wealth building and see the pitfalls and what you need to change so you can have a better outcome. That's what readings are about. It's not set in stone if you don't change anything. I mean, things will go the way I say it or the way we see it now if we just flow with it. But if there are some things that needs to be adjusted and readjusted so things will go in our favor, then this is a positive, way of doing it. To know ahead of time is to, arm yourself and to be more prepared, right? To meet things the way they're supposed to. So I think it works out. It gives me time to do other my other creative projects as well. Not that I have any other more free time, but definitely it is better for me and I'm able to do it more detailed too. So anyways, we both benefiting. So we're using Divine Goddess Bastet and Sekhmet to do this reading. Soon as you make up your mind that you want more in life, you want a better, comfortable life, you want that wealth, freedom, peace of mind, and abundance, here comes the shocks that attack your mind, your body, your soul, your life, whatever it is that you're doing, it comes at you. So we have Sekhmet to give us the protective news, and we have Bastet to show us how to get wealthy or to advise us on our wealth and abundance path. So I call in these divine goddesses to do your reading. So Divine Goddess Bastet and Sekhmet, what is going on now in the collective Gemini's wealth and abundance building? What is going on? Okay. You have the Magus, which is the magician. So a lot of you are in the beginning stages of manifesting and realizing how powerful you are, and some of you feel like it's a lot of work in trying to figure things out with what you're already manifesting at this moment. Like there's a lot of tweaking that needs to happen, manipulating events and changing things that must happen though in a good way. Okay, you do have the tools to do that. You're very balanced in your approach, my Geminis. What else? At the new beginning of a soul path, you've started something new at this moment pertaining to your wealth and abundance. Maybe you started a new procedure at your job. Maybe you got promoted to something higher that allows you to show your skills more, right? All right, Spirit. What else for the Geminis right now? What is going on with them when it comes to their wealth? Oh, yeah, you have that. Oh wow, all this fell out. Okay, well, I think I should just go ahead and use that. I might do your reading a little different here. Okay, so like I said, you're at the beginning of starting something new or adding new projects to what you've already built. You're adding a new phase to your wealth building, my Geminis. So it's something that has great potential, because I see whatever it is that you're working on now, after the adjustments and you doing the tweaking, you are going to become very successful. You're going to see the fruit of your labor very soon, or you are already. Okay, some of you, because you start to see the success and the turnaround looking good, you decide to work with others, expand your horizon, maybe hire new people, or those of you in jobs, you get promotions or you get acknowledged for your hard work and get higher positions here. But for the entrepreneurs, I feel like you guys are stepping up, you're putting yourself out there more, you're becoming more known to the public, you are expanding in a very good way, in a successful way. Okay, and like I said, business partnerships are here, collaborations are here for you, and you are taking charge of it, because why? There's wealth right there. You know, this is leading you to wealth. A lot of you, I feel, are already experiencing this feeling, or already living in being settled in your wealth and abundance at this time. You don't lack anything. You can take care of yourself and your family. Everybody's doing good with your finances. You probably have savings. You're doing well. You have the 10 of coins here. If this is not happening now, it is in the horizon. Whatever you're doing is leading you to that. And you are also going to start changing your perception on wealth building. Right at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Disc, which means to me that you're receiving a lot of wealth and stability. You feel comfortable, you are stable, you're grounded. What is coming up for the Gemini spirit when it comes to the Gemini season? What's going to be happening for them? I feel like this was a lot of cards for the Taurus season, but let's look. Okay, you got two or a couple of them. Oh, this has made you very hopeful. You are healing a lot of negative traumas that you had associated with things that didn't work out for you financially in the past, or wealth in your wealth building in the past. Your belief systems have changed. You're more optimistic. You know, you're gaining higher status in society, but then an interruption happens. Okay, and I feel like this interruption is maybe a good interruption, but I don't want to speak too quickly. Let's go. Let's continue looking. All right, divine goddesses. So during the Cancer season, what else happens after the Tower moment with their wealth building? Once they gain the status and this interruption happens, or this intervention comes from you, divine, what is the meaning of this? What is the rest of the story for Cancer season? For the Geminis, please. Oh, you're getting big cards, like a lot of big lumps falling. Oh, I guess you had to reroute things. An interruption happens, but it doesn't stop you from taking charge, or maybe it makes you take charge more to bring closure to certain foundational aspects of your wealth building. Could be stuff that's connected to the home that you just brought closure to, or maybe a certain way of doing things. Because of this interruption, you start to see things different, and you start to figure out what you need to become more assertive about, what you need to take charge of more. But this is looking good, because this brings an ending to a cycle that may not have been good. In the midst of all this greatness, there is something that probably you brought to an end. Okay, because maybe it was not in the right direction. It wasn't good for you when it comes to your foundation. So that now you start to focus more and pay attention to the details. It could have been an issue connected to that, but then, you know, because you do this, it brings you more abundance, and you become more comfortable, because you have the Empress there during the Cancer season. And this change that you did to bring focus to what needs to be attended to pertaining to the home during the Cancer season helps you to eliminate worries or any financial issues that you may be anticipating that is going to affect you. Okay, that will slow you down, okay, and stop you from being more independent. So let's look at what happens and what shapes up during the Leo season for my Gemini spirit. Divine goddesses, what happens with the Geminis during the Leo season when it comes to their wealth building? How does this story unfold? You have the High Priestess falling right there. So you start paying attention, and your intuition tells you a lot that you needed to know about this situation going on in the home, connecting to stability issues. It could be partnership issues, you or, you know, a partner that you are in. But this is also something that was like meant to happen. It was destiny. Okay, and you gain more understanding, and you understand what was behind the interruption. I feel during the Leo season you get some sort of enlightenment, you use your psychic abilities emerge, and you get greater in-depth information on what you were paying attention to in the first place. That caused this interruption and changed your belief system as well. So what else happens in the Leo season, spirit? Is there anything else? Okay. Oh, you get rid of that worry because of this. The 5 of coins comes upside down. Whatever issue that worries and, you know, abandonment issues or stressing that you may not have enough, you bring it to an end, and you you know, you finally complete this cycle, you know, but you succeeded. This is beautiful wealth reading, because at the bottom of the deck you have the last card of the major arcana, saying that you've brought conclusion. You've gone through the cycle of building the wealth. By the Leo season, you've seen the fruit of your labor, everything. You've sorted out your issues when it comes to worries and not having enough. You're stable. You're actually doing very good. You're grounded. You don't have too much to deal with. You've eliminated any issues that was connected to you feeling, you know, dissatisfied or being worried about money here. And opportunities are now starting to even open up to you again during the Leo season. Okay, so we can move on and look at what is hidden from you, my Geminis. What is hidden, divine goddesses, past 13 segment? What is hidden from the Geminis that they need to know about their wealth building during this 3 months, 4 months period, please? What is hidden from them, divine goddesses? What is hidden that they need to know about their wealth now? Okay, something about courthouse. Okay, what else? Tell me more. Okay, bad health. Somebody older in your family gets ill during this spring, and I think that I see you maybe having to deal with health insurance situations, that maybe you might be getting some settlements that may be connected to somebody in your family, an older parent or relative that needs your attention. But it could also be that you may not be feeling that well personally, but there is some court case that may be connected to your finances too, for some of you. Anything else that you need to know? Some of you may be traveling. During this time, and it's connected to your destiny and connected to your wealth building. I don't know if it's a relocation. I see a relocation there. I also see that some of you, maybe your new job gets you to travel a lot. Okay, but I see changes that are going to come to you personally and where you're going, obviously. But I feel like it is probably a good change. It looks like it is here. So whichever resonates for you guys, but either your health goes into issues, or somebody definitely older, somebody gray hair in your family gets sick and this interrupts you. Maybe that's why you need to travel to go take care of this parent or this relative. Okay, and that kind of like changes things around too for you when it comes to your wealth. There may be some inheritance issues that you may be going to court for, or insurance issues that you may be going to court for. That is all intertwined in your wealth building. Okay, so there's money, some finances, inheritances connected to this person with bad health, or you know, moving into that direction, and the changes that are happening here. Let's look at the obstacles that you guys may be facing during the season here. I feel like some of you may be traveling to go see a feminine that you are in love with, for you masculine. And that's why some of this traveling is here, or the relocation is here, to go meet this love of your lives, or whoever you've been dating it from a distance. So that does affect your wealth building, either positive or negatively. You know, I don't know that for a fact, but definitely going to meet someone. All right, Spirit, what obstacle is the Gemini's facing during this 3 months here, please? Okay, I like how it flew and fell on it. So I feel like there is changes coming to your emotional life, okay, and you taking charge of it. And this change, because of how it fell on this change, maybe this bad health situation really affects you and shakes your ground, you know, and interrupts you, your peace of mind, or you thought things were going smoothly, and then now you have to deal with this bad health situation that comes. It interrupts and changes your direction a little bit, but it's not a bad thing. It's just changes that are coming to you that allows you to adjust a lot of things that you're already doing. But it gets you in your feelings though, and it's not a bad change. It's just, you know, an interruption to your emotional body and keeping you a bit, you know, scattered maybe, but not really, because you are in charge of this though. It's just an interruption that you feel, you know, it's like if you have to deal with a parent that is sick, it is going to slow you down a little, right? But you're still in charge. You're still in charge, so I don't see it as a major problem. Is there any spiritual energetic blocks to the wealth and abundance building for the Gemini spirit? So that's a good thing. You're just maybe moving away from anything that's stressing you out, any changes that you're going through, you move away from it too. Alright, so energetically you're overcoming and bringing an end, because you have, look, completion at the end of it. Oh, this person may pass, and you're trying to make peace with it and take charge of your emotions. So this person with bad health, who may be your parent or grandparent or somebody older in your family, may actually move on. I don't know, these days I've been reading death in my card. Maybe it's because I'm a medium and I'm starting to work with dead people more too now. But this is interesting. But I feel like this person that passes created a lot of gossip amongst you and your family or something like that. You know, people had a lot to say about it. Maybe because there is something that is affecting, something going on, because it ends up in court situation, so that could create gossip. I'm not seeing the detail here, but I also feel like for a few of you, you may be overcoming being the victim of gossip, people talking behind your back that hurt your feelings, and you're moving away from it energetically, and that gives you, when you make peace with that, it gives you peace of mind to continue to focus on what needs to happen here. Okay, this brings a lot of confusion into clarity for you, and you overcome all this and bring an ending to any of this stuff, this people talking behind your back, or maybe you used to do this too and you stopped, and so now you have more time to focus. But I feel like this gossip is definitely connected to this ill person in your life. Maybe there was something they were doing that now you have to deal with, and now everybody you know or who knows this parent or this, you know, whoever this dead person is, has been talking smack, but it's something that is being worked out though. So it interferes with your money too, right? And your wealth building, because all that is connected to your peace of mind. But I was an energetic block, you know, in the heart chakra, like it was causing you pain and sadness and taking away from you, right? So you had to bring an end to it. And then maybe the passing on of this relative also affected you, but you're overcoming it, and you're overcoming the pain. So let's look at what action Spirit is encouraging you to focus on and take during this season. What are the actions, divine goddesses, that you suggest for Geminis? Okay, they got 2 here. The Hermit, they want you to think a lot deeply about your passions and aspirations and the way you've been also behaving. Some of you have been not being in your power. Whatever it is that you're doing is not very attractive. It's not very nice. You're being a bit bitter and bit too logical and too detached, isolating yourself a lot. I think that Spirit wants you to think deeply about your behavior. Whatever you start behaving like you don't care, or you're nonchalant, or you don't care about other people's feelings, and you hold yourself back from people that you care for, losing passion in life and wanting to take care of yourself. Spirit wants you to think deeply about your behavior and take actions and use your wisdom to move forward, and don't allow this loss to cause you so much pain where you turn your back on people, in a very negative way, that you start to look like this Queen of Staffs upside down, which is not a very nice person. Bitter, angry, maybe slashing out and isolating yourself. So Spirit is saying be careful with that. Take care of that pain that you have, maybe from even this loss. Okay, so that's the action they want you to take, is to heal this by thinking deeply about your behavior and your actions. Okay, let's look at the skills that Spirit wants you to implement during this 3-month season. Spirit, what skills do you want the Geminis to implement to help them build wealth? I think that when you are in this bitter energy, you are pushing away people being helpful to you, or even business prospects here. So you really need to be careful with that. Alright, Spirit. What skills do they need to adapt here for this season? Okay. Yeah, I saw your cards. You have to take charge, definitely, which you are doing. A lot of you are visionaries. You have to step back into being that fun person that everybody likes to be around. Some of you are artists. You should do your arts. You should create new things and put yourself out there. Embrace this aspect of yourself, thinking a little bigger, sitting in your quietness and looking at things from a bigger perspective and seeing the vision, the overall vision, right? And that is why I also feel like the Hangman is here for you, because you have to somehow push back and think bigger through introspection and looking at things from a different perspective. You can see the bigger picture in all that you're doing here. I feel like a visionary mindset is the foundation for bigger things to happen to you. If you want to be wealthy, then you have to open up your spheres in the way you think. If you think too small and about just yourself, you may not be able to expand into a wealthy person. A wealthy person, to me, is someone that has the right kind of people, has a wealth of people, connections, good communication skills, someone that gets along with people and have the right connections, like I already said, but also is secured financially, and people feel like they can do things with you. So you have a good repertoire, you have a good image, also public image, and all that is a form of wealth. Okay, people just do things for you, and in order to be in this space, you have to have that visionary mindset, which is not just a selfish aim. It becomes bigger than you. So Spirit is telling you need to step into that, and you also need to listen to your messages and get into that isolation and listen to what your own guidance is coming for you when it comes to things that you're already thinking of. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. All right, let's look at destiny helper for you guys. We have 2 destiny helpers here. we're gonna pull for the entrepreneurs, and then we're gonna pull the regular destiny helper for those of you in jobs and just whatever else. All right, divine goddesses, what's a destiny helper for the Geminis, please? When it comes to their wealth building. Okay, you got Ace of Action. And for the entrepreneurs here, what's the destiny helper for them? Divine goddesses, for the Geminis, what's the destiny helper for them? Those who own their own businesses, what do you have, advice do you have for them? Okay, clarity. Okay, clarify. Okay, and collaboration underneath the deck. So intentions and insights also. So for your destiny helper, I'm seeing that Ace of Action. So this shrub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, the artist, hence the artist card that I also saw, or pursuing your dreams, which is also about you thinking like a visionary here. Okay, this is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities, and that makes sense because you're already in the magician mode, remember, and you have the Ace of Coins, so you're already in the beginning. So this is like a repetition. You're really starting something. Spirit don't want you to fall into any form of procrastination. Focus on that, because why is going to open up so much doors. Make your intentions and insights clearer, so you can really listen to your intuition and do what you're being guided, all right, to do moving forward on this new path that you have going here. Okay, for you the entrepreneurs, it is very necessary for you to clarify. All right, because you need to get clear on what activities and online platforms that will bring you your best clients and customers, and then focus your attention there and ignore the distractions. Okay, so that's what you're being told, and I think it's very straight to the point. And there's collaborations at the bottom of the deck talking about business can be lonely. Find lucrative ways to collaborate with others to build both of your brands. Okay, so that's for those of you that, which we also saw that some of you are expanding and going to be working with others already. So Spirit is just emphasizing the whole thing. Now let's look at the overall progress that you need to see, that you're going to see at the end of the spring, beginning summer here. What is the overall progress, Spirit? Divine goddesses, Bastet, segment that the Geminis would see how things would unfold. What will be the overall progress with their wealth and abundance building? Okay, quite a bit fell. We have your hard work is paying off, so you're going to see results here. A time to give rather than take, so you need to pay attention to how much effort you're making to be of service or to put your stuff out there, and be generous and kind. Whatever it is that you've started working on is moving in the right direction, because at the end of the season, at the end of Leo season, you will see that everything is going well, in the right direction. It's unfolding in the positive light, right? Because the energy that you started this whole thing with right now, or that the beginning energy, is gaining something positive, is moving in the right direction, especially when it's waxing moon. Either way, you're going to start to see more of your the fruit of your labor paying off too, right? And I feel like this, you start to see it more even now, because it started now. Look at these cards. You have the 10 of coins, you have the Empress, you have all the great cards here, my Geminis. So things are gonna really look well for you. It looks like a positive outcome, and your good work is all going to be rewarded. I feel like you are going in the right direction when it comes to your wealth building. Let's look at the overall advice that the divine goddesses have for you. I'm using the angel cards, but it's messages from the divine goddess. Overall advice for the Geminis when it comes to their wealth building, divine goddesses. Oh my goodness, you're getting just clumps of cards today. Obstacles and blocks are being lifted, is what they're saying for you. Attracting, not chasing. They're saying you should attract your wealth which means don't chase the wealth, don't chase the money. Do what you got to do and believe and allow things to come to you. Conscious consumer, be careful. Don't be wasteful when you have quite a bit. Some of you feel like you don't deserve wealth, so that puts blocks in there. So you need to be more open, okay? You need to be more open to receive here. I want to read that card and I'll end your reading there. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. All right, so that's pretty much what you need to know here, and the overall advice they have for you, my Geminis. Thank you all so much, all right, for being here for your wealth and abundance reading. I will definitely see you all by Virgo season for more wealth and abundance, but then obviously I have all kinds of readings going on in between there and now. In between now and then, okay? So subscribe, like, and share, and all right, I'll see you soon. Bye.